what's up? How are you guys doing? So this video is going to be all about must visit open spaces here in London. Do you know that London is 40% of public spaces? Yes, there are around 3,000 parks. That's quite amazing, right? So yes, we are just gonna stroll around and explore all the beautiful locations here in central London, and this is going to be like a self-guided walking tour. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and the walk is going to be quite easy. Within just few hours we are gonna cover all these parks that I'm gonna show you guys in today's video. So let's get started. We are starting our walking tour from Embankment Station. The open green space right outside this station is Victoria Embankment Gardens. Located right in the heart of the city, this is a very nice location to enjoy a packed lunch with friends and family or as a meeting place. There are a good number of park benches and manicured lawns. These are well spaced, large and well maintained. The garden also has a large number of statues of well-known British personalities from both politics and military, and some really beautiful structures. For the kids, there is a separate play area, and you can also play table tennis here. That's quite exciting. And there's also a gym area for adults. So guys, do you know that what's the best part of visiting Victoria Embankment Gardens? It's this. So basically you can spot some excellent views of South Bank of the Thames and also its skyline. Right opposite to the gardens is Embankment Pier, and right next to the Embankment Pier there's Golden Jubilee Bridge and gorgeous views of London Eye. A relaxing stroll near the pier is a must-do thing, and you will be amazed by the gorgeous views. Also, there's a hidden gem right there. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Well, this is a perfect spot if you want to be nearest to River Thames. Well, right next to this hidden gem, there's also another hidden gem called Cleopatra's Needle. This was given to England in the early 19th century by the ruler of Egypt, and the fact that there is a monument that is 3,500 years old in the heart of the capital blows my mind. Now let's be back to Victoria Embankment Gardens. I just came here to say goodbye, and now we are off to our second park, that is St. James Park. On my way I spotted Sherlock Holmes Dining, which is a very popular Instagram spot here, and also Trafalgar Square. So guys, like I said, all the amazing locations right from Big Ben, Trafalgar Square, Sherlock Holmes Dining and loads of Instagrammable spots you can actually spot during this walk from Victoria Embankment Gardens till we reach St. James Park. The picturesque St. James Park is nearly 500 years old and spanning over an enormous 57 acres of land. This beautiful park is next door to Buckingham Palace. There's a delightful pond in the middle where you can see swans and ducks. You can even feed birds if you have seeds. It feels like an oasis in the heart of the city. Ah, what an enchanting park! at St. James Park you can actually spot loads of cherry blossom trees and also some beautiful daffodils and beautiful daisies. I mean, so pretty it is. I mean, look at all these white spots. These are daisies actually, and it looks super beautiful. It's like the carpet of daisies.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds, because without you by my side I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. Like I can fly. You can take me high.
So I'm having a pretty relaxing day today, and the best part about this park is you can actually take loads of Instagram pictures when it's spring and also throughout the year. But obviously during spring, oh my god, it looks completely different, and I have got numerous pictures shot here and reels too for my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me there, because I regularly post tips, tricks, recommendations, places to explore, different pictures and also reels. So after a relaxing time at St. James Park, we are off to our next location, and that is Green Park. Situated right opposite to St. James Park, Green Park has wide open spaces that is great for picnics. This park is a splash of nature with straight rows of trees. If you like a peaceful walk or sitting in a quiet park, then this place is for you. Now it's time to walk towards Hyde Park Corner, which is just few meters away, but on the way you will definitely spot some amazing historical monuments. Hyde Park is an extremely huge and famous park, in fact one of the topmost parks in Europe. Located right at the heart of the city, you can easily spend an entire day there. Take your picnic blanket and enjoy the green view or the lake view. The park is a gem in London and has a lot to offer. The park shares a large curved lake with its western neighbour. The portion of the lake in Kensington Gardens is known as the Longwater, whereas the Hyde Park portion is called the Serpentine. The lake is used for boating in the summer. Just few meters of walk and we will find Serpentine Bridge, and walk more under the bridge to find Kensington Gardens. Nestled within Hyde Park, this Victorian park with manicured grounds is very large and has ample paved trails to have a lovely walk in the evening. Enjoying my walk here at Kensington Gardens. I really love this park because it's very vast. As you can see, I mean, there's a lot of green space, and yes, I get to see Kensington Palace too, so that's like an added bonus. So that was it, guys. I'm right outside Kensington Palace, like you can see. That just makes me super excited. So I hope you guys liked today's video. It was an easy self-guided walking tour of the royal parks here in central London. So save this video for your next visit to London, or if you are somebody who is living in London, you can easily walk and enjoy this beautiful weather. So this self-guided walking tour Google Map is linked in the description box. You can click on that link and start walking. Bye for now.